Unit 2 Physical Features of Tamil Nadu. In this lesson, we'll be learning about the geography of Tamil Nadu and how to locate the mountain, plateau, plain, coastal regions in Tamil Nadu and describing the features of mountains, plateau, plains and coast, and also we'll know the types of forest in the Tamil Nadu state. This picture explains us the borders of Tamil Nadu. A state Tamil Nadu is covered by three different states border. They are Kerala, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. And it is surrounded by three sides of water. They are Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea. And to the south part, it has an island nearby called Sri Lanka. Let us know about our state, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is located in the south part of India. It is the seventh largest state in India. Our state shares the boundaries with different states and the water bodies. Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka on the north, Indian Ocean on the south, and Kerala on the west and Bay of Bengal on the east. The Tamil Nadu extends till the Kanyakumari, which forms the southmost tip of India. The Kanyakumari forms the border of Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean and even Bay of Bengal at the tip. The Pulicat Lake is situated in the northern end of Tamil Nadu, which also forms a boundary for a state. Let us learn something new. The Tamil Nadu had 32 districts recently and the government announced 3 more districts, namely Kallakurichi, Chengalpattu and Tenkasi. Landscapes of Tamil Nadu. What is a landscape? A landscape is a visible space of an area. It can maybe a land or its landforms and how they can integrate with the natural or the man-made features, how it is being used in daily life. Based on the features and its appearance, the landscape is classified into 4 main types. They are mountains, plateau, plains and coast. Mountains. A mountain is a large landform that rises above the land surface, which is surrounded the land in a limited area. Usually, the mountains are a form of a peak. Usually, the mountains are considered to be steeper than an hill. Tamil Nadu is the only state in India which has both the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. The Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats meet in one place called the Nilgiri Hills. The Nilgiri mountain form a part of the Western Ghats of Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, Doddabetta is the highest peak of mountain. Tamil Nadu has various hill stations like Ooty, Kodaikanal, Kolli Hills, Kotagiri and Erkad. When compared with both the Ghats, the rainfall in Eastern Ghats is less when compared with the Western Ghats. The plantations done in these Ghats include tea, coffee and spices. Our state Tamil Nadu is rich in flora, it means plants, and fauna means animals. Mudumalai Wildlife Sanctuary and Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary in Animalai are in the Eastern Ghats of a state, which are particularly known for the wildlife preservation. In these Ghats, there are more than 3,000 plant species found here. The Kurunji plant is the most special of them all. The Kurunchi flowers blossoms once in only 12 years. This is the speciality of the Kurunchi flower. Plateaus. Plateau is a place which is a step higher than the landform, that is the ground surface. There are two major plateaus in Tamil Nadu, namely Coimbatore Plateau and the Madurai Plateau. There are many small hills between these two plateaus, namely Chennimalai is one among these hills which is located in Erode. Plains. Plains is a flat landform which is suitable for irrigation. The plains in Tamil Nadu can be divided into river plains and in coastal plains. This is the map of rivers and waterfalls of Tamil Nadu. The rivers Palar, Cheyyar, Pennar and Vellar form the northern plains. The middle river plain is formed by Kaveri, river Poigai, Tamiravarni from the southern plains. Especially the river Cheyyar is a tributary of river Palar. It is a seasonal river where it only flows through the districts of Tiruvannamalai. Next, the coastal plains. Cholamandala plain connects the coastal plains of Tiruvallur, Kanjipuram, Kodalur and the Viluppuram districts. Coasts. The coasts are the landforms which are located near the water bodies. The third longest coastline in India is situated in Tamil Nadu, as the coastal line extends from the Tiruvallur to Kanyakumari. The Pamban Islands forms a part of Ramanathapuram district and it separates the Gulfs of Mannar and the Palak Strait. This is the map of the coastal areas of Tamil Nadu. 13 districts share the coastal line. The two most notable beaches of Tamil Nadu are Marina Beach, the second largest urban beach in the world. Rameshwaram Beach is famous for beautiful view. Let us know the special features of the Pamban Bridge. The Pamban Bridge in Rameshwaram is the India's first sea bridge built in the year 1913 before independence. The bridge survived after a massive cyclone in the year 1964. Have you heard about the word droogs? Droogs are nothing but steep rocks. The rock fort is a famous droog in Tiruchirappalli at Tamil Nadu. Waterfalls of Tamil Nadu. Waterfalls is a place where the river water flows down from a mountain. Our state Tamil Nadu has several waterfalls. Let's see some of the waterfalls. Some of the waterfalls are Hokenekal Falls, Kotralum Waterfalls, Surali Waterfalls and Vatabari Falls. Hokenekal Falls. Hokenekal Falls is in Dharmapuri district on the river Kaveri. The Hokenekal Falls is also called as the Niagara of India. The Hokenekal Falls is also known for bathing areas and boat rides, and it also attracts many tourists all around the year. Kotralum Waterfalls. The Kotralum waterfalls is in Tirunelveli district and it is in the western Ghats of the river Chittar. There are totally 9 waterfalls of which Peraruvi, Aindaruvi and Puliyaruvi are the most prominent rivers. This Kotralum Falls is also well known for tourist place and bathing areas. They used to come mostly in the summer times to enjoy their holidays. Surali waterfalls. The Surali waterfalls is located in Theni. Here, the water falls from a series of rock steps. The Surali Falls is also called as Meghamalai Falls. Vatabari Falls. The Vatabari Falls is seen in the Kanyakumari district. This Vatabari Falls is surrounded by forest all around sides. Peoples are allowed to take natural bath in this Vatabari Falls. Climate of Tamil Nadu. Our state Tamil Nadu has a tropical climate and there is only a little difference between the summer and the winter. The temperature rise during the summer in Tamil Nadu will be up to 40 degrees Celsius. Due to its location, our state Tamil Nadu experiences hot and humid weather throughout the year. Our state Tamil Nadu often depends on monsoon rains and it also often faces the monsoon droughts. Our state Tamil Nadu clearly says that we get rainfall in 2 seasons, southwest monsoon from June to September and northeast monsoon October to December. Let us know something. The Tirutani is a place which is recorded that all-time highest temperature, that is 48.6 degree in the May 2003. Forest. We can see many forests across our state Tamil Nadu. Most of the forests are found nearby the areas like Ghats. Usually, forest means it will have a lots of trees that only get a little sunlight but can be seen from the ground. As the trees grows denser means thicker and tall, only little sunlight is able to fall on the ground. Where only a little sunlight falls, we'll call it as a canopy. Based on the canopy cover, how it is covering the forest area, we can classify them into the following categories. They are very dense forest, and open forest. So very dense forests are found in districts like Erode, Coimbatore and Nilgiris. Dense forests are seen in Erode as well, Vellore and Krishnagiri. An open forest is seen in Coimbatore, Dindigul and Erode districts. By seeing this map, we can find where the very dense and open forests are located. The dark shaded green color shows us very dense forest, the light color shows us only dense forest and the yellow color shows us open forest. By seeing this, we'll get an idea where the forest will be very dense and open. Based on the density of the forest, we classify them into 3 main categories. They are evergreen forest, deciduous forest, swamp or mangrove forest. evergreen forests. What is the word called evergreen? Evergreen means always green. So the trees in these forests will have leaves that is always green. We can see it always green. So these forests we can find near the Western Ghats, where it comprises the districts of Tirunelveli, Kanyakumari, Nilgiri and Coimbatore. Deciduous forests. Deciduous forest is also found nearby the evergreen forest, where the leaves will shed every year and again it will grow back. So the word deciduous means the leaves of the tree will shed every year. Shed every year means it will fall every year and it will grow back again. So these things are generally grown in the lower regions of the hills. Mangrove or swamp forest. Mangrove is also called as swamp. So the meaning of swamp is where the plant gets lots of water very easily, because it is always seen in the low areas nearby the water bodies. So these forests are usually found near the beaches or the riverbeds. Riverbed means nearby the river areas. In a state Tamil Nadu, we can find this swamp or mangrove forest near Chidambaram. It is called as Pichavaram Mangrove Forest. So we know how the forests are classified based on their density. Glossary. Let's learn the meaning of few words. Flora and fauna, the plants and the animals of an environment. Ghats, a mountain pass. Droughts, a prolonged period of abnormally low rainfall. Thank you.